Hello, welcome to episode 5 of Review This. I am your host, Dragon Rider 24. And this video, you're going to like, some of you are going to like this. I have a great pick, a great review. It is of a classic cartoon Transformers series from when I was a kid. Beast Wars Transformers. I have currently season 1 with me, but I have all 3 seasons on DVD. Let's get into the review. This show, when I was a kid, when it first came out, my mind was blown. I did not know what to think of this show. It was awesome. It was just action, and the graphics for the show was cutting edge at the time. It was never been seen on a cartoon before. Just the character development didn't have too many characters, which I like. A lot of the other Transformers shows that are on nowadays or the old days had too many characters, so you couldn't really develop that next level. Give them all their own personalities going down the ladder. And in the later seasons, they got rid of a few, unpopular or ones that nobody really wanted to see anymore on the series of Transformers, but it worked out in the end. It's just, like I said, it blew my mind when I was a kid. Beast Wars is about pretty much what every Transformers is about. They land on a planet. They don't know what the planet is. There's massive amounts of energy on, of course, like every Transformers show, but there's a twist. They're battling. At first, they start battling over the Energon, but then as the series progresses, they find out that they're on Earth, and then they find out that they're battling these other aliens called the Vok, as well as each other. It's just, as it goes, like I said, as it goes through, character development is amazing. Just well written, well voice acted. Kind of a gritty cartoon style because it was cutting edge for the 90s for cartoons. But nowadays you see 3D movies and TV shows all the time. You're like, oh yeah, that's nothing. But in the 90s, it was a big deal to have a show like this as on TV, and the fact that they did it and that they released it last year, oh my goodness, when I saw they released the Beast Wars Transformers on DVD, I about had a heart attack. Just memorable characters, memorable television, storytelling. The story is just so chock thick and so edge of your seat storytelling that you would never tell it was a cartoon meant for kids in the 90s because it's just so on a higher echelon and a higher pillar than all these other. I compare cartoons nowadays to the cartoons of the 90s and say, crap. Cartoons nowadays are not cartoons because cartoons are supposed to have stories to each of them. Looney Tunes, they all have little miniature, mini stories, but they told a story. Nowadays, you got stupid shows like, I don't know, whatever's on Cartoon Network. It's not funny either. The thing about it is that it's just, there's no story. It's just a mashup of cartoons. How am I going to be entertained? I like to watch cartoons. I'm 24 years old. I still like to watch cartoons. It's the kid in me. But, I'd rather watch stuff from the 90s and the 80s than I watch crap that's on nowadays. SpongeBob SquarePants. I may get a lot of crap for this, but it annoys me. That guy's voice is so annoying. I feel like ripping my eardrums out after I hear it. But, and there's no story progression really. It's just a bunch of mashups from SpongeBob. They should have a story build. He's still working at the same place. They still act like he's a kid. He never gets his boating license or whatever. They made a movie and they progressed a lot of the story. And then they went back to doing the story the way it was. It's like, come on now. It's kind of like Family Guy. I like Family Guy, but no story progression. They finally had Joe's wife give birth to their baby after almost 10 seasons. 10 seasons. Stewie hasn't grown up. It's like The Simpsons. These kids never grow up. Sorry, I'm on a rant. I just got passionate about it. Oh, lost my head. Um, but Transformers Beast Wars, I give it a 5 out of 5 stars because, like I said, storytelling, the grittiness of the cartoon color, and the fact that it was 3D animation. The first ever of its, second ever of its kind. There was one before that. I don't have that show yet, but I will be getting it in the near future. So look for that review. I'm not going to reveal what it is. Some of you might not know. Some of you might know. That's a good quiz, good trivia for you to learn. But it was made by the same group that made this show, so look it up. But yeah, Beast Wars Transformers, I'd say buy it. Good collection. Good to have in your collection for TV shows, movies, and DVDs. I personally own too many movies, DVDs, TV shows, music. So, but I like collecting. It's a passion of mine, collecting DVDs. I don't know. Maybe not a healthy collection. Not healthy collecting, but it's my thing. So, whatever. I don't care. I really don't care. This will probably get watched by 3 or 4 people. Like I said before, I don't care. It don't bother me. Yeah, that's the end of this video. If you want to watch the rest of my other videos, please go on ahead back in the channel. I'm going to have another... I said last video, I think it was, I was going to have a new segment, but my head's kind of blown. I won't have any new segments yet. I gotta kind of think about how I'm gonna do these new segments or so. I will be doing a wrestling review tonight for WWE, TNA, and that's really all I watch. I don't know much about independents, but I do know they have them. But yeah, if you want to, like I said, you want to go ahead and watch the other videos. Don't watch the other videos. Don't watch this one if you don't want to. If you don't want to subscribe, you don't have to. But if you would like to leave a comment of something you'd like me to review, I'll look into getting it, and then I'll watch it, and I'll review it for you. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for watching.